Welcome back, everybody. It's going to be a quick layout update. Just to let you know what's going to be changing and what's staying the same. Well, basically everything is staying the same except we switched the track plan. Well, we spun the track plan. So what used to be the front of the track plan is now the back and vice versa. So I'm going to grab the tripod real quick and show you guys exactly what's going to happen and why we're doing it this way. Hope everybody is having a great weekend. It's been a good weekend so far. So as you guys can remember, as you come in, this is where for the climb was going to start, go up, come around, Well, we changed that. And the reason being is basically it's just the way the trains are going to run and the way the flow of the room is going to go. So come over here. As you can see, I've already got my risers installed all the way to a 3-inch climb so far, and it is actually at a 2% grade, which is great. That didn't want to go any higher than a 2%, so I'm happy with that. Got my bench work there I have yet to install, and that's where that's laying right there. It's basically where the lift out section is going to go, and then it'll pick back up over there right above the workbench, and then connect there. And this section here is going to be a yard, and then it'll start to climb up again as it comes back around into the peninsula. Well, with that being said, the way the peninsula was going to come and go this way, coming towards us. And I didn't really want to do that because there was just going to be so much track work going on right there, and I wanted to make sure I had a solid base to secure to, which I will. We'll get to that here in a second. However, I like the way the room flows when you walk in and you're viewing, and this is just my preference, but you're viewing the front of the peninsula, which is going to be out here somewhere. Nice sweeping curve, and then it'll go back around. But what I like about this is you come straight in, you go down that way, or you can come back in, go around, and then go down that aisleway. And this is the old peninsula, so that's going to be ripped out completely and redone. We're actually going to build a half wall here, and then it's going to have the wings or the open grid work on each side. And then out here, it's going to be basically a fan style open grid work where it'll just have the sub road bed for the track to go around. And then of course, when it gets over there where that plywood piece, that plywood curve section is, it's going to be already up to the second level, which is 16 inches higher than that level there. So the reason we're doing all of this, and not really the only reason we're doing all of this, is, well, this great opening right here. As of right now, I'm going to turn the camera a little bit. We can't attach much. Can't do it. Well, over the last couple weeks, we've tried and we've adjusted, and we've just every screw and bolt in this store we've adjusted to get it to where it will close flush and solid, and it's not. Even had a specialist come out, look at it, and other than just putting some weather stripping, there's just nothing we can do unless I was to get a new garage door, and that is not happening. So we've decided to take the garage door out, and we're going to frame it up and put an entry door. And that's actually probably the best way to go. When you look at putting the insulation for the insulation kit for the garage door and everything like that, to do it right, I mean, there is ways around it and spend less money, but I want to make sure if we were going to keep the garage door, it was done right. No matter what we do, I could spend $50 on the panels or $120 on the kit and still won't ever have it flush against the framework here to where it's going to sill. That's an issue. I'm not spending money just to lose money for heating and cooling purposes. So we're going to frame it out. Put an entry door in, take it down completely. We're going to store it in the lower shed. So if we ever decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to move this, if I have the space inside and move the trains inside, then I will. Then if we ever needed the garage door for anything, or if we go to sell, that would give the new homeowner the option of putting the garage door back in. So that's going to work out perfect. And then, of course, like the bench work, I'll be able to secure it once the wall and everything is done and have exactly what I need. Well, back here on this side, since there's going to be an entry door here, the biggest reason why I wanted everything over there is because that's where all the reverse loop's going to be and everything for the second and the top level. And it just makes sense to have it there since there's going to be an entry door here. I want to make sure there's enough clearance for when the door swings open and then to swing this way. That everything is just clean over here and ready to go. And it's just as simple as the open grid work there and then the lift out sections here. And that's it. So that's what we've decided to do. We've already got the lumber ready to go on that to frame it up. I'll be picking up the entry door tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So the biggest issue I'm going to have is I'm not willing to spend the money on the blue paint to finish this wall when it gets done. So whatever paint I can find, I'm putting up there, and I'm going to have to be okay with it. Just because, you know, I will have the backdrop and stuff like that, especially with the 2 levels. You're not going to see a whole lot of it, so whether it's a gray or white, it's not going to matter that much. Everything else, in my opinion, it'll be fine. I'm not going to go and buy another gallon or even a half a gallon or a quart, whatever it is nowadays, just to finish that wall. So I'm happy with that, and we'll go from there. But I just wanted to get you guys and gals up to speed of where we're at, what work has been done in here. I am going to still continuously do work in here with certain things while we're building the framed wall there, but ideally we're going to try to get it done in the afternoon after work, before it gets too cold, and so we can get the painting done and the sealing done around it to seal it up and everything. So hopefully maybe by Tuesday it'll be done, the door will be in, everything will be ready to go, and then we can go from there. So that's it for today. Hope you guys and gals have a great weekend for what's left of it. And until next time, my friends.